My name is Emma. I want to share a story. It is about family, love, and pain. It is about choices that change everything. The story is real. It lives in my heart. Listen carefully. Feel the emotions. Let the words help you grow your English, one sentence at a time. I have a younger sister. Her name is Lily. She is smart, kind, and beautiful. She studied hard at university and got a good job after graduation. Our parents are very proud of her. They smile when they talk about her. They gave her a small apartment as a gift. We all hoped for her to have a happy life, to find love, to build a family. I was proud too. I always wanted to protect her. She is not just my sister, she is my best friend. I thought she had everything. But then, something changed. One evening, I saw something I wasn't supposed to see. A message on Lily's phone. It was from a man. The words were too close, too personal. My heart felt heavy. I waited. I watched. And slowly the truth came out. Lily was in love with a married man. My world stopped. I couldn't breathe. I felt sick. This wasn't the future I dreamed for her. I thought about our parents. They were so proud of her. They didn't know. How could I tell them? How could I break their hearts? I felt lost. I looked at my sister and wondered why. She was young, strong, independent. She could have anyone. Why him? Why a man who belonged to someone else? I stayed silent. I kept the secret inside, but the pain stayed with me. It followed me like a shadow. I didn't know what to do. My heart was full of questions and fear. One day, I couldn't hold it in anymore. I needed to talk to her. I waited until we were alone. We sat in the living room. My hands were cold. My chest was tight. I looked at her and said, "Lily, I know your secret." She froze. Her eyes grew wide. Then she looked away. She didn't lie. She didn't try to hide it. She said, "It's my life. Don't get involved." Her voice was calm, but I could hear the distance in it. I felt pain deep inside. I didn't want to fight. I just wanted to help. I said, "He's married. He has a wife. He's not free." She looked at me and said, "I love him. He loves me. He said he'll leave her." I shook my head. I've heard those words before. From stories, from broken hearts. They never end well. I said, "He's lying. They all say that, but they don't mean it." Her face changed. She became angry. She shouted, "You don't understand. You're old-fashioned." Her words were sharp. They cut me. I looked at her and said softly, "I'm your sister. I love you. I don't want you to get hurt." But she turned away. She didn't want to listen. After that day, things changed between us. She stopped calling. She didn't come by as often. When I saw her, she looked tired, but she smiled like nothing was wrong. I knew she was pretending. At night, I couldn't sleep. I thought about her future. I thought about that man. I remembered her as a little girl, so full of dreams, so full of life. I didn't understand how this happened. Was she lonely? Was she afraid to be alone? I wanted to talk to her again, but I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to lose her. I tried to stay calm. I told myself she would see the truth. I prayed she would wake up before it was too late. I loved her too much to give up. But every day felt heavier. I watched her make choices I didn't understand, and I felt helpless, like I was losing my sister piece by piece. Weeks passed. I stayed quiet. I waited, hoping she would come back to me. Then one night, my phone rang. It was Lily. Her voice was soft. "Can I come over?" she asked. I said yes right away. When she arrived, she looked different. Her eyes were tired, her shoulders were heavy. I made her tea. We sat in silence. Then she whispered, "He lied to me." My heart broke. I reached for her hand. "What happened?" I asked. She looked down. "He said he would leave his wife, but he didn't. Now he won't answer my calls." Tears ran down her face. She said, "I believed him. I gave him everything." I held her hand tightly. I said, "You are not alone. I'm here. I always will be." She cried quietly. She said, "I feel so stupid." I shook my head. "You're not stupid. You loved. You trusted. That's not wrong." She leaned into me and cried. I held her for a long time. She didn't speak, but I could feel her pain. I wiped her tears and kissed her forehead. I said, "You're strong. You'll heal." She looked at me, her eyes full of sadness and shame. She asked, "Will I ever be okay?" I nodded. "Yes, you will. You will find someone better. Someone honest. Someone who loves you completely." She didn't say anything, but she rested her head on my shoulder. In that moment, I felt hope. She was hurt, but she was home. She was with me. And I knew someday she would be happy again. Thank you for listening to my story. If it touched your heart, please let me know in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. Listen again to practice your English. Each time, you'll understand more.
Don't forget to subscribe. More stories are waiting for you right here.